Hello, everybody. Welcome, Jelly Roll, and my little Friday the 13th shirt. Well, this is bullcrap. I gotta say, I gotta freaking be at this place, at this hotel. And that's because I used to be a teacher for and this one kid was stuttering so bad, and I said he couldn't be on the team, and he was like, "This is bullcrap." So he flattened one of my tires, got a little too mad, and broke his arm. And oh gosh, it was terrible. Oh my gosh, it's windy. Oh yeah, I gotta do the mail every day, check the boiler room, and type, and just, this is the only job I got, guys. I barely got it, thanks to my good friend. My gosh. Mr. Hallinar, he's going to Florida, I heard. Have fun there. I heard that this one thing so scary is that they apparently, this is like the Overlook Hotel, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Mr. Ullman's decent too, but apparently some guy went insane here and killed his wife and son, and then he killed himself apparently. That's just crazy. And I'm seeing people over here talking about Tony. Who the frick is Tony? It's like an imaginary friend, I guess. That guy's been going to the doctor, but they just saying it's an imaginary friend. But that kid really believes Tony's real. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? It's really freaking crazy. Oh yeah, I gotta check the boiler room, because if I don't, the freaking place is gonna explode. So I don't want to die. I think there's other residents in this hotel too. Whoa. Yeah, speaking of which, I don't know if you heard that. Well, I'm trying to make a good scary. I need to make a really good scary story. Scary. Hey! Somebody knows I like the Coke. Wait, what is this? What is this? Stephen King The Shining? Well, I'm gonna read it, and maybe I'll do a book review on it. It's probably really good. So, I guess I've been reading. Oh, let me get this stupid jacket. It's actually really good because it's freaking freezing outside. But, you know, I read this book. Finally read it. Called The Shining. Yeah. Made by the one and only legendary Stephen King. And spoilers, we're going to talk about it. And it is a long book. This is 600 pages. So, there's probably going to be a lot of stuff I may miss, but I may not miss, but I may. The heck was that? Whew. This place has a lot of weird noises. So in this book, we follow these main three characters. Jack Torrance, who goes to the Overlook Hotel. Oh, okay. Did I say overview? Oh, Overlook. That's the hotel I'm in. Duh. And he's trying to get a fresh start. And he goes with his family and, you know, his wife and his son, Danny. And Danny has this thing in his head called Tony. Tony kind of gives him bad visions. They think it's like his imaginary friend. The doctors do, but it's not. And one time, Jack actually breaks Danny's arm, and that kind of ruins the relationship. But it kind of gets back in this hotel because they, you know, fresh start, fresh new life, and all that. And there's one kid in this book, like Carter or George, I think, because Jack was like a teacher back then. And in this story, and he had a bad stuttering problem. So Jack was like, "I'm sorry, you're off my team, buddy." And then he got revenge by flattening his tire, and that's what got Jack fired, because he literally attacked the kid. Now, almost all the people are against him, like in the court or something. But one of his guys is his friends, and they have some drinks together. And also, Jack promised never to drink beer again, because that's why he broke his son's Danny's arm. So he gets this job, and he barely gets it, though. He gets in this interview. He's like, "You won't let your son in the attic, will you?" And he's like, "Oh, no." But in his mind, he's like, "Why would I do that? I'm not that dumb." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, did you know other people have been killed here? Just wanted to let you know that." And Jack's like, "Okay." And always check the boiler. You gotta check that. Gotta, manually do it every single day. Because if you don't, something bad is going to happen. And during this, we meet this one guy, Mr. Halloran. He's this black guy, just telling you, not just saying. And he's going to Florida. But he senses something in Danny, and it's this thing called the Shining. It's like a thing that they can communicate with in their brain, basically. And Mr. Halloran's like, you need my help, you can come and get me. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so they kind of go in the kitchen and eat sometimes, have a good time. And, they have drink, he doesn't drink. He's actually getting better. And he finds these, like, articles under this, like, one of these rooms. He goes in there and reads them. He's like, I want to make this book, a book of it. He asks the guy, and he's like, Mr. Ullman or something. He's like, making jokes about him being a jerk. And he's like, you know what? If I get there myself, you would have been fired, buddy. But I'll give you, but you're on thin ice, basically. And his friend's like, don't even try and contact him, okay, buddy? Don't even try to contact this guy. And he was like, yeah, I swear I keep hearing weird noises in this job. Like, what the freak? And there's this room, the presidential suit. And in this room, they don't really want you to go in there, I don't think, if I remember. Oh, yeah, one part, Jack is, like, looking at this photo, and he's seeing animals come to life. And he's, like, getting scared. Because his dad, him and his dad had, like, a decent relationship. Until his dad started attacking his wife or something, or killed one of his siblings or something. And went completely psychopath. And Jack never felt good for him, and all the respect that he had for his dad basically flew out the freaking window instantly, pretty much. And also, they have this, like, phone that they could call for help in case there's an emergency, but it will take some days to get there because, well, there's a lot of freaking snow coming for them. Basically, a snowstorm is hitting these people. And that's pretty bad, ain't it? Yeah, that's really freaking bad. So, one part of this book, Danny is thinking that, well, Jack's going to turn us into a psychopath. And let's take a guess. Is Jack going to be a psychopath or not? A is yes, B is no. If you answered yes, A, you're right. Ding, ding, ding. If you're wrong, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, but there's like the bar. There's like a bar room that he goes into, and he starts seeing these ghosts. Like, the guy who killed his wife and son is there, and he's like, didn't you? And he's like, no, we're over here. And he's like, I swore, no, you're thinking wrong. And they're having a good time. And Wendy, which is his wife, and Danny, Wendy doesn't really like this place. It's really, they don't want to be stuck here forever and potentially die out there. And they're like, come on. And Jack is like, come on, give it a chance. This is the only job I basically got. I'm trying to make a book here. And yeah, so she kind of whines about it a few times in the book. But he convinces her still. And also, in this book, when we go to the bar, I guess, he continues to drink. He promised he wouldn't, but he did. Because he's been seeing some horrific things, let's say. And there's this one part, Danny is trying to get to his dad, but this dog actually, and this guy is like there, blocking it, stopping him, basically. And he asks, with his power, the Shining, hey, Mr. Halloran, if you can hear me, help me. And Mr. Halloran's like all the way in Florida, having drinks, I think. And he's like, oh, yeah, I hear it. I gotta go there fast. So he gets on airports. He gets in this guy's vehicle with these gloves, which is pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it is. Then he goes to another one. Then he gets on a snowboard, or like a ski board. Well, what is it called? I don't know. But it's like but he's really trying to get there. And you spend a few chapters with him. He is a good character, by the way. Good character in this story. We also have, we also have, so when they're at that, when Jack's in the bar room or something, or ballroom, or like, something, he's like, you don't want this party to end. But Wendy and Danny, they don't like it. So that's why you have to do it. And Jack's like, okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll give you Danny. Danny is very important. So he starts going after him and chasing him down. Now, Danny did warn him and Wendy. Wait, Danny warned Wendy that this will probably happen. And there's a lot of, take your medicine now. Take your medicine, you little, some bad words. Take your medicine, Danny. And then Jack starts saying it near the end of this book, which is interesting. So, yeah, they go to this place, and basically they discover that the hotel is alive, and Jack is literally one of the victims, basically. But he turned into a psychopath due to the freaking hotel. Yeah, pretty much crazy for that guy. I feel so bad for him. I mean, imagine going to this hotel thinking you're going to get a fresh start, and then the hotel is basically mind controlling you. Pretty much to kill your wife and your son. And there ain't much you can do to stop it. Resist as much as you want. They'll eventually get you, basically, if they want you. So, yeah. They go here. Wendy and Danny put him in the kitchen. But not in the normal kitchen with the refrigerator. No, the metal one. There's like a metal door. You open it, you throw it in there. It's kind of like backup food, in a way. They throw him in there and he's locked in. And he's basically stuck. He's getting his energy back because he wants to murder him. And stuff. He even tries to convince him, hey, if you open this door, I'll let you live. Wendy, please. Let me out, please. I'm begging you. Please. Alright, fine. That's it. I'm gonna kill you. Pretty much like that. So, yeah. Wow. That's harsh. I gotta say, there is more. We also have this thing. I need to think. I don't want to repeat myself, so that's why I'm trying to think of something. So he's eating these crackers in there to get his energy back, and he's like actually feeling sorry for his dad, which is crazy. And then this one guy, the ghost, and he's like, I don't think you can do it. And Jack is like, yes, I can. He's like, okay, prove me. Alright, fine, I will, buddy. I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to get him. And he goes after them. He goes after Wendy. She gets her ribs broke, and her back is killing her. And then she hides in the bathroom, and he's like saying, little piggy, like, let me in. I'll huff and puff and blow your house away. But Mr. Halloran is there. He spent his whole time there, and when but lions are attacking him first. But he burns the lion alive, and then he finally gets in. He's following this blood thing. And then Jack is hiding in the elevator and hits him clean. He's a goner. Man, what was the point of even appearing? You spend chapters with this guy going to save the day. I'm here, Danny, for you. I'm here. Alright, I made it. What the... And that's literally what happens, by the way. Pretty much. Like, thanks for making a quick cameo in the freaking hotel, buddy. Spend all your time trying to get here, now you're freaking dead after like 1 page of being in the hotel. But, okay. And then Danny is in like a bathroom or something, a room, and he sees Tony, and Tony is like, you gotta hide from your dad. Don't listen to him. Cause dads always obey your mother and father, basically. He follows that, like, rule. Pretty much. That's pretty much in his little brain. I think he's only like 6 or 8. Somewhere around there. So he just, and always remember, it's false name, fake mask, basically. So he hides from Danny hides from Jack. And then they go up to the attic. But wait, where's Wendy? Oh, yeah. So when Jack is attacking her in the bathroom, or is trying to, she cuts his hand. And the hotel gives him a message that guy's Mr. Halloran is there. So he's like, fine, I'll deal with this sucker later. Now I'm gonna go get this sucker now. Goodbye. And that's what happens. And Wendy does find him. Because Danny did say that, I'm pretty sure that he was gonna come back and help because he has the shining, that little power. And guess what? She sees him, checks him, and he's actually alive. Yeah, I know he said he was dead, but I was kind of tricking, let's say. Yeah. So when I read this, I was like, dang, he already died? No, he's not dead. He's actually alive. But his jaw is broke or something like that. He's in very bad pain, and so is Wendy. And Danny, and he's on his own. They can't help him, basically. And and then Danny's in the attic, which he was supposed to never go in, but Tony is leading him there because Tony's trying to help him out here. And by the way, Tony was like, this is all your fault that we're here. Ha 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 ha. Or something like that. Whatever. Yeah. What the freak? And then they say, well, yeah, this is, the hotel's taking over you. This isn't the real you, Dad. And then for a second, he's like, you're right. And then he's like, run, no. And then he's like, screw this. Jack was weak. I'm taking over his whole body, basically. The hotel or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then they get away. And he's like, oh crap, the boiler didn't get turned on. I'm blowing this place up. Or something like that. You ain't winning. I'm winning. I'm dead. Pretty much like that. I think. His death is very weird in this book. Because I don't know if he gets chopped up. They say he gets chopped up or something, but then, like, it's really confusing. And they get out of there, and, they go to this place, and he's like, and Mr. Halloran's like, you can always count on me with the shining ability, buddy. And he's like, go, this is only a one experience, and this is the worst experience you're ever going to deal with. But you will heal over time. And, by the way, that's the end of the book. That is The Shining for you. Simple, but really, really good. Issues, like I said, the dying part, I don't know which is it. Like, it says he gets chopped up or something. It's really weird. Another thing is there are, like, no kills in this book. Like, 1 or 2, and that is low for a scary book. This is a full-on horror book. It says very bad words. Like, I'm not even gonna try and give you an example, because that's not good. There's so many in here, and we get barely any kills. Okay, we get blood. Now, it has a good setup, and I get it's, like, kind of more of a psychological, like, kind of in your head. But I do like that the hotel is the villain, and not really Jack. Jack is basically a puppet to the hotel. Pretty much. The hotel is really more of the big antagonist, if you think about it. The hotel is really the main villain here. So, yeah. What do I think? It's good. It's not great. Wait. So, it's a really good book from Stephen King. Another issue I have is that Mr. Halloran gets there, and then he just gets knocked out, like, okay. I thought he was dead there, so he ain't, but okay. And why can't they help him out? I don't understand that. Why can't they help him? They know he's in the attic. Mr. Halloran and Wendy know that Jack and potentially Danny is up on the 2nd or 3rd floor. So, like, why wouldn't they go up there? I don't understand that, but okay. Maybe The Shining told him that Danny can do it himself, and that with you guys will actually make it work. Maybe that's what, but, like, outside of that, I ain't got no issues with this book. I understand why my dad thinks this is a really good pick, or like one of the best Stephen King books, or one of the best books ever, because holy crap is it good. It's not great, but, like, it is a good freaking read, and I would honestly reread this. This is a book that I would totally reread any day of the week. Well, I don't know. I'd reread it a few times, actually. I'll say that. And, that's all I have. This is a good book. I told you a few of the negatives. Positives. I like the setting. I like the characters. And I like the idea. It has a good idea. And it knows what it's doing. So, like, that is really good. And you gotta think, these likable characters, these creepy scenes. I mean, the movie is actually quite scary. Yeah, I wanna go far and say it's a really scary movie, but I would understand if you said that movie creeps you out, because that music, the movie is really creepy. So I would understand that. And it actually creeps me out that I've seen it when I've seen it. It's been a little bit since I've seen it. Yeah. It's not been a little bit. But yeah, this book, without it, that movie would not exist. And that movie is really good. And I'm probably going to do a movie review on it. The one with Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny. Yeah. Jack Nicholson is a good actor. So without this book, that movie wouldn't even exist. And you gotta give Stephen King credit for making this a ginormous book and making every scene pretty much somewhat important. If you think about it, even the less important still actually affect the freaking plot. So yeah, I'll be honest. I'll say, let's be honest, this is getting a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars for me. What a good read! It's a solid 9 out of 10, bro. 9 out of 10 book right here. 9 out of 10. And that is a really good read right here for you guys. And that's all I have. So I need to keep, what the? Well, I'm pretty sure that's all I got for this book. I need to go write my own book now. There are other residents here that don't appreciate this beautiful place. This place is beautiful. I don't ever want to leave. Never. All my good friends are here. All of my good friends are here. So you know what? I need to go teach these guys a lesson. Okay, guys, we gotta get the frick out of here. There's like ghosts here, and I'm starting to believe that they want me. Like bad. I know I was acting like a psycho earlier, but forget it. I managed to snap out of it. We gotta get the frick out of here. I'm leaving this. Do I want this? Nah, screw that. We gotta get out of here. I don't know if you've been hearing the voices, but... Freak. I'm driving out of here. Oh man, I wish Mr. Halloran was here. Freak, I should have called him with my shining. Yeah, freaking should have. Alright, guys. Oh, freak. I may not be able to get out of here. Freaking dog. No. Okay, guys. Alright, I'm getting the frick out of here. This place is haunted. Whatever you do not come to this place. It is haunted. Haunted, I tell you. They tried to get me. They tried to make me go kill everybody. But no, screw that. I'm out of here. Just gotta wait for the freaking dog and lion, to get the frick out of here. So just give me some time. I will get out of here. I promise on my life. See ya. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? I mean, I need to be quiet. Duh. It's Lily guarding it over there. Oh my gosh, I'm screwed. We'll see you guys. I'll try to get out of this. And if I don't, well, that's bad for me. Alright, see ya.